Sure, it's not good to live on welfare. It's not good to the dole. It does take away your self-respect and self-esteem. But when you need a hand up, that's what it's for. And if there are not programs that help you to get a job when you're in that situation, there's the problem. You know, our church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, it has an enormous welfare program. We have welfare farms. There's farms where we grow cattle in Florida and vegetables. There's peach farms in St. Catharines, Ontario, near Niagara. The church produces an incredible amount of food for the welfare of each other. And we pay it, when we fast for 24 hours a month. So on the first Sunday of the month, we go without 2 meals. So usually we have lunch, and then we don't have dinner, we don't have breakfast, and then we have a lunch that's just a little later than the other lunch. So that we have then fasted gone without food for 2 meals, but for 24 hours. It's quite a spiritual thing. You know, you fast and pray, and together, your spirituality really increases. Anyway. And also, the Lord will hearken to your prayers if you fast and pray. I can testify to that. I know that's true. And where is that going? Oh yes. And so the money that we save by not eating, by not feeding our families, you know, those who want to fast, not, you know, don't make your kids not eat, but the money that you save, it goes into the fast offering, and the fast offering helps to pay bills for people who are out of work or, you know, having a rough time. It helps. It's for people. It's a welfare system, but it's not a freebie. It's not a dole, because you need to do something for it. You need to, you know, maybe it's cleaning the chapel, or there's a number of things it could be. So you are given the opportunity to work and pay for not pay for it in monetary, but, you know, so that you have self-esteem, so that you are giving labor. That's the way a welfare system really should work. And if it doesn't work that way, well, then something needs to be fixed. And it's always been my understanding, I know in Canada anyway, if you are on welfare, you're expected to go to programs that will, you know, retraining programs. They'll pay for your retraining to help you to get off of welfare. They don't want you to stay on it, but they're willing to help you when you need it. And that's what it's for. It's a hand up. It's not a handout. Anyway, and I don't know where I was going with all that, but that was where welfare was begun, was to help people after the Depression, so that could never happen again. So people would not be hobos, you know, homeless people wandering around looking for work and stuff like that. Anyway, and so it has flaws, and the reason it has flaws is because of evil amongst the children of God, or children of man, because of greed and avarice and envy and strife and malice, and because of all that, there's many problems that have come from that. People cheating. It also happens, you know, somebody was saying about the healthcare system, and if everybody had healthcare, then how terrible that would be, because the illegal immigrants would have healthcare. Well, in Canada, you have a health card. I mean, you know, we've got passports, you got the whole works, right? Well, in Canada, you have a health card. I'll show you a health card. No, I won't. Anyway, it looks like a driver's license. Yes, I will. And your health card has your photo on it. Okay, there, I'm covering everything on my name. There's my health card. Okay? So it's got a picture ID. And in order to get my health card, I had to prove I was a Canadian citizen or a landed immigrant. somebody has snuck into Canada, they can't get free health care. They have to pay. If I don't bring my health card, I have to pay. If I lose my health card, I can get another one, but I have to show the documents. I have to prove that I am a citizen. And so somebody was worried that here in the United States that illegal immigrants, which there are many, are all going to be on the healthcare system. Well, why would that be? Why not? I mean, isn't there going to be any kind of checks and balances? Aren't you going to have health cards? You know? And sure, there can be scams. People can scam anything these days. But I think taking care of each other is a very, very important thing about being on this earth. And Jesus Christ said to be like him. And if he's like his heavenly Father, who is filled with love and compassion and goodness and all that, if Heavenly Father is like that and we're to be like him, then we need to develop those qualities. And one of those qualities is feeding the poor. You know, like many people help out with the food banks. You know, why will you feed somebody but not bind up their wounds? I don't know exactly what the plan is. I don't know the details of the plan. I just know that it is not going to make slaves out of people, and it is not anti-capitalistic to take care of each other. It doesn't mean that down with all the businesses. Businesses are important. They hire people to work, and the economy runs because of businesses. And they said that Obama was never a part of the capitalist society. So what does that mean? He was never a small businessman. He didn't open a Walmart or a Tim Hortons or a Wendy's, or he didn't start a business. So he's not part of the capitalist thing. Is that what every single person is supposed to do, is have a small shop? Well, if everybody had a shop, then there would be nobody to teach our children. Obama was a professor. Is there a problem with that? Should you think that people who are professors are bad people? And from what he said, I don't know much about Obama, but from what they said on the radio, he is was a professor of constitutional law. Now, he sure sounds pretty patriotic to me. He loves this country. He loves the people here. I don't know what this patriot stuff is. Being a patriot. Isn't a patriot somebody that loves your country, sings the song, appreciates the flag? I find it interesting. In the United States, the three things that everything's based on is what are those three things? Freedom, free speech. No, there's a saying. These three things. Let me figure that out. Here, you can look at that. Isn't that pretty? Something in the pursuit of happiness. I can't remember what they are. Okay, you guys know what they are. I haven't been here for a long time. Look at those beautiful hills. But it's interesting to me that in Canada is founded not on life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Canada is founded on peace, order, and good government. Isn't that neat? I think peace is a very important thing, and so is order and good government. If you have a good government, it's a very good thing. If you have a corrupt government, it's a very bad thing. But it's not often that the voice of the people will choose evil. But lately, we're seeing that's changed. The voice of the people, democracy, does not always choose the right anymore. They do not always, in God we trust, all others pay cash. Well, that doesn't seem to be the principles that this country is built on anymore.